Computer. Okay. So welcome to the call, ladies. I'm going to cover a couple things today, and it's just some things that I wanted to talk about that are a little bit just about the vitals. And I have found something that is pretty cool that explains it in a way that I think is really easy to remember. So it's going to be called pride. And so there are some things that are going to be included in that word pride, and I'm going to explain them a little bit to you. So P for pride is proof. Okay, so proof the products work. So I want us all to really focus this month on sticking with our meals, clean eating, staying on track with our programs. I think it's really important that we really focus on showing that the products work. Like I've said in the past, I'm really bad with like measuring my containers and stuff, but this month I am committed. I'm doing the Chisel program, and my God, I feel like I would be like so riffed. It's such a good program. If I stuck to the meal plan, there's such results that can come from that. And I think it's really important that we all do it together and, like join forces and just make a commitment to each other, just like our accountability group, that we're going to like rock it and show that the proof the products work. So, that's
and posting our results in the end.
Yeah, and like keeping ourselves accountable. So even if you guys want to post your before pictures in the team page, like anything that's going to help you be accountable. I want you to drink a gallon of water a day. I want you to try and stay away from alcohol unless you want to have wine here and there. That's fine, but no sugary cooler drink, stuff like that. That doesn't make a person feel good. I want us to take this really seriously and, just be really committed to these programs and remember why we started, because we all started this whole journey because we wanted to be committed to the programs. We wanted results. We wanted to feel those feels. And I know it's so easy to fall off track because we're so busy taking care of everybody else that we are, we kind of lose ourselves in that process a little bit with our own health and fitness. And I think it's really important that we get back on track with that. So are you guys with me on that? Are we going to be proof? Let's do it. I'm so hard with an unsupportive husband, but I'm gonna do it anyway. He's like, okay, I gotta go.
Well, it's like mine that brought home the donut the other night.
Yeah, right.
Jesus.
It's like I'm going to Costco. I'm gonna buy a shitload of fruit and veggies, and I am like going to like write out my meals. I'm gonna plan it all out. I'm gonna do it like I did at the beginning. It was like exactly 2 years ago this month when I started my very first challenge group and did the 21-day fix. So if I can do it then, I can do it now. And I stuck to it to a T then, and I can stick to it again. R is for recognition. So we want to recognize people. We want to recognize each other. People want to join a team of community. They want to join a community which feels fun and uplifting and outgoing, and they want to be a part of something more. So if we can show them that we're all together right now, even like something like this, like just like showing everybody that we have something so much more that no one really knows about. That's recognizing each other and shouting each other out and shouting out your challengers and shouting out anything that you want to shout out that you feel that person deserves to be recognized for. Hey, Melissa.
Hey.
I'm going to brief you quickly. We just made a commitment to each other that we're doing a program and sticking to the meal plan 100% this month.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that we just.
Melissa's already there.
Yeah, I know you're like on.
She's on a roll.
Yeah, you are on a roll. You don't go worry about it.
I never.
She's got goals. She's got goals to hit.
I know you're good. You're so good with your meals.
Yeah.
So I'm just talking about the word pride, and I'm just kind of going down in the things that we're going to do in order to keep our pride this month. So P is for proof. We're going to be proof. R is for recognition. So we want to recognize our challengers, like shouting them out in our challenge group even. Like just like privately, like I am so proud of blah, blah, blah. You're doing amazing, give a little quote, little thing, tag them. It makes them feel so special, even if it's in our challenge group. So I want you guys all to do that to anyone. Even if you don't have a challenger in the group, shout somebody out. over the next week, and just, and like pick someone and just say, I'm so proud of you. You've done amazing, kind of thing, right? And I is for invite, but me and Tanisha were talking about this earlier, and I don't think we need to be doing those crazy cold invites. When I say invite, I mean, talking to people, asking them if, free groups, fine. That's totally fine to invite them to something like that on your personal page, doing those challenge group invites every once in a while on your Facebook page. That's totally fine. But sending out those cold invites that you do not know who the people are and just being like, hey, I'm having a challenge group. Do you want to join my challenge group? No, they're not going to want to join your challenge group. I don't know how people get those to work. I don't understand them, because I personally, when people send that to me, I'm like, so like, no, like, you know what I mean? Like when you get like those, it works people and stuff like messaging you and you're just like, oh my God, you're so tacky. Like, we don't want to come off that way. Right.
Mm-hmm.
We want people to reach out to us, and that's going to happen when we do our proof. The products work. It's going to lead to less in that stressful inviting phase. So when I say inviting, I mean, you got to invite people to the experience. Like, we want to invite them into the experience in our posts. So we want to create, just an environment that they want to be a part of. So talking about our challenge groups, talking about our free groups and getting them to message you and comment on your stuff is a great way to send an invite. So just doing a quick post on who's interested in getting a meal plan, who wants to know this recipe, who wants to do this, who wants to do that. Getting those comments underneath and getting that engagement, that's going to make a total opening for you to message them and be like, hey, thanks so much for commenting. I would love to give you the recipe. And if you're ever interested in learning more about my monthly group, I would love to give you the details. Boom, done. The only way I do it. Every once in a while, I'll send them out to people who I've kind of talked to in the past, but doesn't necessarily work. I always ask them if they're interested in hearing more details about my monthly challenge group, and most of them always say yes. Give me the details, and I just go from there and ask them their goals. It's pretty simple. When you running up the street? Oh, okay. And D for pride. So P, proof. R, recognition. I, invite. D is for development, personal development. And that's developing yourself and developing your team and developing everything around you. We need to really focus on who we are, why we started this journey, not like who are you, you're a wife, you're a mother, you're a farmer, you're, not that kind of who you are. Like, who are you that makes you attractive to other people who will want to join you? Like, what, like for me, I've really had to dig deep with this a lot lately, because I feel like I compare myself to others, and then I find myself posting things that aren't necessarily me, and it doesn't really work. So, I think that I think sometimes I say funny things. So I've just been trying to put more of that out there. Like, just like, if I want to swear, I'm going to swear. If I want to talk about my husband being unsupportive, I'm going to just do that, even though he might not appreciate it sometimes. I'm not going to be mean, but it's who we are, right? It's who I am. And honestly, I'm going to attract the women who have husbands who eat junk food, because that's who I am. My husband does not want to exercise. He does not want to eat clean. So I have to try to be honest about that and not pretend like he does, because that's not going to work for me, because that's not my life. So you have to just be who you are and not compare yourself to others. And whoever you are, you're perfect the way you are. And that's the people you're going to attract. So with that is personal development, because you need personal development in order to figure that out. I've done a ton of it, like I do every day. And it's important that you guys all do personal development every day. It's very, very, very important. And I stress that 100%, because it really, really is. Put your freaking earphones in. I don't like, you could be doing whatever, you could be cleaning, you could be doing the dishes, you could be going for a walk, you can listen to personal development wherever you are. There's podcasts, there's YouTube videos, there's everything, right? So that's important. And then E is for equipping others. So that is, duplication. So that's the same kind of thing. It's, finding people who are like you and attracting people to you who are just like you. Like, Tamara, your post tonight with your sister, that was like the most beautiful picture, and you're going to attract people.
Oh my God, it was so nice.
Right? Like stuff like that though. Like that's just who you are. And that's how your pictures always look. That's your brand. Like that is totally what your brand is. And that's perfect. Like keep just being that way. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So like, it's just all about sharing who we are and how this helps us. Not, taking Shakeology pictures and posting about, brand name things. We don't want to do that. We just want people to know who we are as a person, why we're doing so well, like what helps us be a better person. And that is and what the vehicle is that we use, and that it's Beachbody. So that's where that all comes in. So that's creating curiosity. That's, people are wondering, why is she so happy? What is she doing? How does her, how is she so fit? How is she getting all these recipes? Blah, blah, blah. Beachbody is our vehicle for all those things. So that's where we want to create that curiosity. And just telling stories through your posts, which I'm trying to learn more about, is telling stories and how to tell them efficiently so we don't come off like a victim, and we come off more like strong. And, for me, I suffer with that. I don't like to come off as the victim, and that's why I'm always put off to tell my why, because I don't want to be that victim in my why. And Tanisha, I think you can relate a lot, because we've experienced some pretty traumatic, I'm sure everyone has as well. I know Tanisha's story well, but I'm just saying, like, when you've experienced such trauma in your life, it's really easy to come off as the victim, because that's how everyone portrays you. So you need to, we need to figure out a way to switch that so that you're not that victim and you rose above that. And, and people are going to wonder how you did that, like how you did that. So there's just a thing that there's lots of learning to do on how to tell your story, without coming off that way. So I'm going to learn more about that and let you guys know.
Melissa, your dog's hilarious. Sorry, guys.
Never stop.
What's it doing?
Shadow.
What's right in the picture? Look at
Look at its little face. It's so
and Rhonda's.
Okay, do you guys have any questions?
She doesn't leave me alone.
No, that's good.
Let's take a picture quickly. Smile.
Oh, MJ, you missed the photo.
We can take another one. It just tried to lick its butt, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my God, that dog is cute.
He's like, is it bedtime yet?
Yeah, that's all she wants to do is go to bed.
What's her name again?
MJ.
Aw.
Want to snuggle? Want to snuggle? Oh, you want to snuggle?
Aw.
Cute.
My baby.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
Do you guys have questions? I feel like I just blabbed a lot.
No, that was good.
Yeah, it was really good.
So just remember that pride. Remember that. Write it down.
I like that.
Did
Did you make that up?
No, I didn't make that up.
No.
I learned it off some
I was
person.
going to say that's really clever.
You should post it like the PRID on the page.
Yeah, please.
Okay, sounds good. I'll do that. I'll post the call too. But yeah,
right.
I just think it's really important that we go back to our roots here and start this month strong that way. Not just like focusing on like sending out invites to people, but like being that person we signed up to be. Like that is what we need to focus on, is being in the moment with ourselves of why we are here right now on this call. We signed up with Beachbody because it made us feel good, and we wanted something to help us look better, feel better, and be better in all aspects of our life. but we forget sometimes that we are health and fitness. I'm not pointing fingers, like this is me. I'm talking about me here. Forget that, we're health and we're coaches. We're health and fitness coaches. People will not trust us with their health and fitness goals if we do not show them that we are proof of those products, right? So they're going to be like, what? No, you ain't got nothing. You're like eating pizza. And I seen you in town the other day drinking a freaking chocolate chill from Tim Hortons. Like, it's just, and even if people don't see you, you're still like have that guilt. I have, you know what I mean? So, I eat healthy like 80% of the time, but I think that it's important that I get back to where I need to be in order to feel confident too, right? And I think you guys can probably relate to some. I know some of you are probably sticking pretty good with your meal plans and stuff, but I think we've all fallen off track, so we all kind of know. Am I the only one?
I got so bad at eating and remembering to eat for some reason. I'm usually pretty good, but I had to set alarms on my phone. Like I have 8 or 10 alarms on my phone every hour that are saying, eat breakfast, eat lunch. So it's been helping me out if any of you are having a problem with that.
That's what that new 80-day obsession
so
group is going to be.
excited for that.
That program is going to be in January. It's all timed eating.
I think that'll be super cool and
that's what I struggle with.
Really good results.
I get full on my recover drink. I love that stuff. That stuff is so freaking good. I've been blending it with ice and I drink that and it tastes just like a shake. It fills me up and then I forget to eat. And then I go coaching fierce.
So,
and I'm like so hungry.
So Jacqueline?
Yeah?
So you get up, do your workout, then you have your recover, and then when do you do your shake?
I wake up, I have my Energize, I do my workout, I have my recover, and then I have my shake. I have a cup of coffee, and then I have my shake as soon as I start to feel a little bit hungry. But then that's where I go wrong, because I have all those good things, and then I forget to eat like lunch. And then I'm like, because I get so busy around skating and stuff. So then I come home and I'm like so hungry. I just like eat whatever's like I'm just gone all evening, right? I'm gone from 3 till 6. And it's like, what do you make for dinner when you're doing that? It's hard to get used to.
Yeah.
Crockpots get old.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I can figure it out. I got to just meal prep. That's all.
Yep.
People have jobs. I'm just not used to being out of the house. Here I'm complaining. Tamara probably just worked a long day and she's like, I just got home at 6 and made dinner. But yeah.
Well, I was home all day and didn't make dinner, so I can't say much.
I've just been
we had leftovers.
Yeah. I've been doubling up on shakes. But that's not enough to keep me going. But yeah, I think that's all I had to say. If you're tired or whatever, don't feel bad if you log off. Tamara, I know you're really tired and worked a long day, so don't feel bad if you have to go. I'm gonna stop recording it.